Garvey
hey,
was chased out of Jamaica by Jamaicans like me. So
no, hell
you ain't
no,
saying
no, you man, you
nothing.
was part of the
Like I
crew
don't know
class.
why
No,
you
you
think you're
came to
gonna diss
America with
Jamaicans
Garvey.
by dissing Garvey.
No.
You're not wrong.
No, I'm
All
dissing
this
the
energy
tether
you're
class.
using, dissing Garvey
No,
and thinking Jamaicans are offended. We're not. Don't forget, Garvey was kicked out of Jamaica, and y'all are the ones that
yeah,
welcomed him.
by the real ones.
Garvey
No,
had
no,
more
sir.
FBA followers than Caribbean followers. We kicked him out, and y'all embraced him.
Yes,
But
So
we
guess
all
did.
of the
what?
stuff you talk
But
about
guess what?
Garvey every day
Hold
on
on.
your show, like
What
Yeah,
if
because we
what
was
if
on some
what
Pan
if
none of
African.
that.
hold on. What if
Hey, yo,
y'all
we were on some Pan
Caribbeans
African bullshit.
produced?
That's why.
What have y'all Caribbeans produced since Marcus Garvey?
Nah, bro, I'm not going at. Hey, Chad, I ain't going that far. Like
That's
they
way too easy of a question. But guess
bro,
what? Let
I'm
him
not going that
answer that.
far. They produce some shit. I'm not going that. I'm not gonna be retarded. Like they definitely.
Well, you know what Black Jamaicans produced? You know what Black Jamaicans produced? An independent country.
No,
Right,
no,
since
no, 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 wait,
1960?
Chat.
An independent country.
No,
Since
no,
1960?
no. Hey, Chad, Chad, I'm gonna mute you because I guarantee you don't know more Jamaican about. I guarantee this guy don't know more about Jamaica than me. All right, Chad, I'm gonna mute you, bro. Right here, you gotta just bow out this one for a second, brother. How did you get your independence? And what year?
Where was it again? 1960 something.
62. And how did you August 1962? And how did you get your independence? Did you fight for or what happened? How was it granted?
Oh yeah, we kicked their ass and kicked them out. We beat them up and kicked them out. Oh no, wait. That was Haiti. Sorry.
What the fuck?
That was Haiti. My bad.
Yo, this dude reading the comic books?
That was Haiti.
Are you serious? Bro.
I don't know. I think it was just deals that were made with the I think the Brit, like, we gained our independence the same way most of the countries that were imperialized by the British did. The British just walked away.
Right. So look.
The British just walked away and gave it to us.
I'm gonna help you out. Wait, hold on. Wait. Something happened before then. Are you familiar with the Windrush ships?
No, remind me. I forgot. I knew everything about it, but I forgot. Can you remind me?
I told you I'm going no more Jamaican than you tonight. Okay, and I'm not even Jamaican. Okay, so the Windrush ships was during World War II, right?
And you're gonna have to say it in Jamaican. You have to say it in patois to say you know more Jamaican than me. Say it in patois.
I can't do that, so I don't know more than you.
You don't know nothing. Then you don't know nothing.
All right, fine. I don't know more than you, but tonight I'm going to recall certain things more than you. Is that more fair? Tonight.
Hold on. Then how can you qualify that you know more history than us?
Nah, Chad, hold on.
Is that Chad again, Chad? I thought he told you to mute.
Chad is sipping, yo. Chad is sipping.
Chad is sipping.
Chad showing his
snorting.
Yo, Chad showing his face and everything. Chad, hold on. I got this. Okay, so brother, you are welcome to the UK to help restore Britain during the World War II and a little afterwards, because they were out there fighting against Hitler and his allies, right? Mussolini and those boys. So
it was after World War II.
It was during and afterwards. So they invited you guys over on the Windrush ship. I forgot how many you came over, maybe 1,000, something like that. Okay. Anyway, y'all came over there. Y'all helped restore the British Empire, whatever country. Y'all did a good job. But right after the good job, you know what they did to repay you guys? They signed a restrictive immigration act exclusively targeting the West Indians, nobody else. So they said, from now on, the only people that we want from Jamaica are the brain gain folks, the doctors, the techs, like the people who had a real thorough skill that could help build British. They no longer wanted the labor man that rock hard. They didn't want that guy anymore. Okay, so that was like 1952. So you had no choice but to go independent after that, because the British pretty much wiped their hands. But before we go there, are you familiar with the West Indies Federation?
I forgot. I knew everything about it, but I forgot about that too. My memory ain't so good no more. I'm getting old. Can you remind me?
Okay, just know it was a failed attempt for the West Indies to come together under one umbrella like Japan or Nigeria. It was a failed attempt.
In America? We might give you the Buffalo Soldiers.
Yeah, this dude Chad is sipping. All right. Yeah, Chad definitely grooving. All right. So now, American Dream. It was a failed attempt to come under one umbrella, which is call yourself West Indian. Okay, so CARICOM came afterwards. CARICOM came after that West Indian Liberation failed attempt. So after that, that's when you guys said, hey, man, and look, you guys gave up so fast. It was only a 4-year experiment. It wasn't 10, 20, 30 years. You guys gave up fast as shit. So uniting with you guys is like a dream. Like it's like it's laughable because you guys commit to unification. You guys quit in 4 years. And watch this. You got independence in 1962.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We quit at unification, and you are the ones that are here calling yourselves FBA and want to delineate and cut off. But we're the ones that suck at unification. Okay, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm talking about amongst yourselves. This was y'all West Indian, Pan-West Indian effort, right? That you guys can't do amongst yourselves. You kind of just gave up in 4 years. And you know why you gave up?
Like y'all gave up on Pan Africanism. So why did you give up on Pan Africanism?
Well, no. Pan Africanism was I already explained it. That was an idea from white supremacy.
Oh, the what?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why we gave up on that West Indian thing. We realized that was white supremacy.
It
see
was
how easy that is.
No, it was.
No,
but it actually.
Okay, so how are you different? You did the same thing.
Okay, hold on.
You walked away from Pan Africanism.
Wait.
And
slow down.
Okay,
so he's trying to crash out. He's trying for me to mute him and he can log off. Stop it.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So let me explain the difference. Most black people in the country did not buy. 99% of us didn't buy into the Back to Africa bullshit. Okay, Frederick Douglass, none of these guys bought into that. We even Richard Allen, he was entertained by it. Then he said, "Nah, I don't trust you, white people, white supremacists." But bro, you're actually right though. The West Indies Federation was an idea from the British Empire. That was definitely their idea. They pissed me off. But you know they didn't do? They didn't fund it, and none of y'all had no money. So y'all try to come together with no resources to pull nothing at the table. Y'all all relied on the British to fund y'all revolution, to fund y'all independence, y'all collective Pan West Indian bullshit. And they didn't.
Like you depended on white supremacy to fund your Pan Africanism.
No, okay.
So how was Pan Africanism white supremacy? Didn't you just say it's white supremacy?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so how are you different?
Okay, so I'm explaining. All of y'all countries, your leaders agreed to the West Indies Federation, the British idea, white supremacist idea. All of the countries in the West Indies, well, not all of them, I can't say all of them, but about 9 or 10 agreed to that idea, all right? But when it comes to us, bro, no, we stay right here. They were unsuccessful.
So you're waiting on America to agree with Pan-Africanism before you agree with it?
That's
ridiculous.
I don't know your logic.
You're waiting on America to join along with Pan-Africanism.
All right, so I got to mute you because you're cutting in. I'm explaining that we did not agree to the Pan-Africanists in large. A few people did, but even then, a lot of people were forced beyond their will to go to Liberia. Once you chat GPT that. Okay, now the difference is your entire country, those countries in the West Indies agreed that this idea from white supremacists, so those few people who left doesn't represent the masses, because we said, no, we stayed here and we fought in the Civil War and we gained citizenship. That's the difference. Your country as a whole, your country represents you, okay? And those countries represent their people. Y'all leaders said this white supremacist idea is a great idea, even though he's not gonna fund it, and we're gonna try to join hands with no money, no resources pulled, nothing. We're still think this is a good idea. So they were sitting back there laughing, eating popcorn while you guys were trying to work it out. And you guys didn't trust each other. Okay, you guys, and that's a fact. It failed because you guys did not trust each other. Jamaica was unwilling to give up some power to the smaller countries, and the smaller countries didn't trust the bigger countries like Jamaica and Trinidad. So this was a literal failed movement by your governments, your countries, not us. We
isn't that also why Pan-Africanism failed?
Pan-Africanism fell because we didn't agree to it. You guys agreed to this.
Because who didn't agree? Because who didn't agree?
The masses of us. We didn't agree.
The masses of who?
Black Americans.
Okay, but Pan-Africanism failed. The Pan-Africanism that started failed because people couldn't trust each other. The same exact thing.
No, you missed what I said.
W.E.B. Du Bois, one of your heroes. W.E.B. Du Bois was a big Pan-Africanist. And why did that fail?
Okay,
is he a failure? Did he fail?
No, because we established. No, hold on. Wait. You asked the question.
So how?
I gotta mute you. I gotta talk now. You asked the question. I gotta answer. You can't just. I can't ask you a question and then shut you up. You gotta finish your answer. So no, it didn't fail because we agreed that his ideas were personal. He didn't go around recruiting like Marcus Garvey. So Marcus Garvey failed, and I can't say the ACS failed because they got as many as possible. But the idea to get I'm sure they wanted all of us to go to Liberia. So they failed by getting the masses of us to go over there. But they did get a few thousand. But all in all, it was a failed project because we didn't budge. And now, brother, when I said distrust, I didn't say we distrusted each other. I said we distrusted the ACS. So even though folks did believe in Pan-Africanism, they felt like the people who were managing it were untrustworthy. So these people were Pan-Africanists. I'm not gonna lie, they were definitely Pan-Africanists, and they wanted to live in Africa somewhere outside of America, but they didn't trust white supremacists to be the liaison to make that happen. You guys trusted white supremacy to unify the Caribbean. That's the difference right there. That's what I'm trying to point out to you. That's the difference. You trusted your country that represents the people, trusted white supremacists to unify the West Indies. You didn't trust yourselves to unify. That is the difference. And don't forget, we were not going to Pan-Africans to unify. I mean, we were not going to Liberia to unify. We were going to Liberia to escape slavery. You guys unified to be one. So again, you have to understand what was going on. You guys.
So didn't y'all have to trust the white man to go to Liberia? Wasn't it the white man that you said sent y'all?
Yeah, you had to trust them.
So why are you accusing us of trusting white people when you trusted white people?
Okay, good question. Here's the answer. White people. You want the answer or no? You want to just keep talking?
Please.
You want the answer or no?
I'd like the answer.
Okay, thank you. You asked the question. Like, you could just talk. You don't have to. You could just talk. You don't have to always ask a question. You just could go in if you want to. Okay, but since you asked the question, let me briefly just answer, and I'll be quick. Brother, white supremacists always need volunteers. They need somebody to trust them. So yes, brother, a few FBAs trusted them, but largely, yeah. I mean, what can I say? Some people.
You say a lot.
So can I get done? So I'm speaking on our behalf. I'm gonna finish the answer by going to you guys. The difference. So the difference is it was a small percentage of us that trusted them. Largely, we said, nah, we're good. We're going to fight for our citizenship. And we actually fought in the war. That's what we did. Okay. Because I think there was like 4 million of us at that time. So a small percentage of us actually went to Liberia. Small percentage. And like I said, some of us even came back. But for you guys, it was not a small percentage. Your country believed the white supremacists. Your country. Not an individual.
First you said it was the leaders of the country. Now you're saying it was everybody.
Right. Yeah, the leaders represent the country. The leaders spoke for you guys. The leaders of the country, they joined the West Indies Federation. Matter of fact, you're called West Indian today because of white supremacists. Yeah, so your leaders agreed. You guys are known as West Indian. You guys are known as West Indian. And you could thank the white man for that.
And you're known as an American. You could thank the white man for that.
Thank Christopher Columbus.
What is the point you're making, Ron? Okay. Anything you accuse us of, you're doing the same thing.
Right. Well, anyway,
you can try to delineate all you want. You can try to delineate and think you're going through something different. Ron, can I say something?
Yeah, I'm done. I made my point.
Yeah. I hope you'll indulge me. Do you mind? Because Ron, I've been posting content. Are you aware?
No.
Yeah, I've been posting really a lot of FBA friendly content. You'll love it. Do you mind if I give my channel tag? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
No,
Anybody,
If you don't mind,
we
if you
don't do
mind
the
dropping it in
same
the,
thing
if you don't
as
mind
you.
dropping it in the link, you don't mind putting a link in the chat for
Can
me? That
I
would be
say
great.
we don't do the
wait.
same thing as
Let
you?
me just give you. All right, hold on. Let me just give you and Kwame a wrench. Hold on, give Kwame a wrench.
Awesome, even better.
And let me give
But
you.
yeah, peoples, if y'all don't mind, people, I'm looking for subscribers. I'm American Dream guy. Subscribe. I got good
So
FBA
now American Dream
content.
Let me say this,
Yeah.
bro. I don't mind a disagreement. Like a disagreement don't mean I hate you, right? We just disagree. I don't mind. I love a challenge. I don't run from challenges. So just because
I gotta tell you, this conversation is making me like you even more than I did.
Okay.
I appreciate and respect you. I like this conversation. I'm not mad at you or anything like that.
You got to write something in the chat so I can give you a wrench to put the link in there.
Okay.
I'll take a look at some of your lies.
You're gonna love it. But please subscribe.
I want you to listen very, very carefully.
It's all about life in the street. People are suffer, try survive in the heat. Bad mind them out to one, hygiene a do it. That's why enough of them, rifle a beat. Everybody want big ups and want to drive in a Jeep. Every day I'm at the ball when she buy in a read. Not even 5 bills, we can't find for the week. Me no see no changes, the same cycle repeat. Give thanks cause life it's a sweet. But keep an eye open every time you go sleep. Cause mankind jealous and them idle go late. Them never yet plant and not try figure it. Bigger heads where you fight for the seat. Now care about the future nor the child where you creep. Them a pray the fat Kyle we submit. The system will slide where you fit.
Inna the streets so we born and grow. Only Jah know and nobody know.
When we talk about ghetto life, talk about ghetto life.
Everybody a priest and them want it though. That's why them a speed and they pan the go.
Cause this a real ghetto life. This a real ghetto life. Yeah. Everybody just a pre-success. When me looking at the street, you me see enough stress. Them all a fight people who reach up next. Everybody want floss and a beat up chest. Juvenile in a them teen love sex. Them a breed the fast money, them no need subjects. And if you're unfortunate, please don't vex. Also the thing said cause the streets don't rest.
Inna the streets so we born and grow. Only Jah know and nobody know.
When we talk about ghetto life, talk about ghetto life.
Everybody a priest and them want it though. That's why them a speed and they pan the go.
Cause this a real ghetto life. This a real ghetto life. Yeah. It's all about life in the street. People are suffer, try survive in the heat. Bad mind them out to one, hygiene a do it. That's why enough of them, rifle a beat. Everybody want big ups and want to drive in a Jeep. Every day I'm at the ball when she buy in a read. Not even 5 bills, we can't find for the week. Me no see no changes, the same cycle repeat. Give thanks cause life it's a sweet. But keep an eye open every time you go sleep. Cause mankind jealous and them idle go late. Them never yet plant and not try figure it. Bigger heads where you fight for the seat. Now care about the future nor the child where you creep. Them a pray the fat Kyle we submit. The system will slide where you fit.
Inna the streets so we born and grow. Only Jah know and nobody know.
When we talk about ghetto life, talk about ghetto life.
Everybody a priest and them want it though. That's why them a speed and they pan the go.
Cause this a real ghetto life. This a real ghetto life. Yeah.